Just checking the stream, guys, making sure everything's working properly in junk before I get started. I know I'm a little early to the party, but hey, better. I was in the mood, and I need me some Danganronpa. Let's get this 5th trial underway. Hopefully we can get enough people in time. But yeah, give me a second. Okay, it looks like I'm live for the most part. Let's double check on my channel, my gaming channel, if I'm live. If the lag isn't going to be a bitch, can you hurry the hell up? God damn it! Alright, sorry, it's just when it comes to my YouTube. Okay, why is this saying title? This is not Berseria. This is not Berseria. Hold up. I need to change that. The fuck? Hold up. Man, this pisses me off. This pisses me off. Hold up. The title says something different. I need to change that. I don't know why I don't know why it says that. Give me a second, people. I will get this underway. It's just the title is being stupid. Details. No, it's not. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc episode 17. Yes, sir. Okay. Apparently it registers differently when I do these. Okay. Save. And there we have it. That should fix it. Okay. Going to open up on another channel. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Just getting stuff set up before we get started here. Yes, sir. Come on. Load, you son of a... Load, damn it. I ain't got time for your crap. Hurry up, you son of a bitch. Can you move? Can you move? God damn. Sorry guys, when it comes to using this other browser on YouTube, it's a little on the slow side for me. There we go. There we go. Can I copy this? Thank you. Okay. Once again guys, we're about to get started. Some people probably haven't seen the stream yet, but they will now. Next. Next. Publish. Now. And there we go. Everyone on my Discord should be seeing this link pop up on the Discord. Alright, with that being said, we should be... I'll be here in just a minute booting up my laptop. Booting up... Oh, okay, go ahead, Cody. Take care of business. Okay, why is the chat not showing up? Chat isn't showing up on my monitor. Okay. Okay. Whoever is available, can you be so kind as to type in the chat? It looks like I had to reconnect my chat is all. And it gets on my bloody nerves! God damn it, phone. Testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing! Do you read? SpongeBob quote, by the way. Scoochy down. There we go. That said, I don't need this browser open. Minimize that. Let's see. Sent the notification to Daniel's Discord. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, Doodle. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, damn it. We got 2 people here. Can we get more? We need at least 5 people or more to start the stream. And then we can get started with the 5th class trial. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys 100%. I haven't looked or investigated anything related to this case. I have a pretty decent memory of what went on and definitely where we are in the story. But in regards to who the culprit is, I have no idea. Because honestly, in this situation, I have no idea who the culprit is. It looks like it, but then again, it wouldn't make sense because he doesn't remember. Like, a part of me is thinking like, assuming that the masked man that we saw in Makoto's room during the last stream we did, Makoto may have killed the one behind the mask, who is the one that was going to kill him, which, based on theory alone, I'm going to assume that the one in the mask is Mokuro Ukusaba. Somewhat so forth. I don't remember too much. That's pretty much most of what I remember. Again, I'm not entirely sure of most of the situation. I mean, I know the story, but I haven't investigated enough, okay? Not really at all, to be honest with you. But I do remember where I am in the story, though. Don't you worry about that. Okay. We have 2 people on the streams. We need 3 more. At least 3 more, and we can get started. I know, though, that the stream that I'm doing right now is a little on the late side. Some people are asleep because they gotta go to work. Some people gotta go to sleep because they got school. Not saying that I want kids here, because I'm just saying this game is not for kids, that's for sure. More than likely like for 17 and up, but definitely not for kids. That's for damn sure. Personally, I don't buy that Makoto is physically fit enough to straight up kill anyone. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Makoto ain't physically fit enough to mess anyone up? No, like, he let's be real, Makoto can't do shit in regards to hurting someone with his own body, but anyone can kill anyone with a knife. I'm just saying, even the wimpiest of persons with a really good razor edge knife can kill anyone. It's not that hard. Like, like with a knife like that, it looks like it can like dig into a person's body fairly easily. But that's just my opinion. I'm not sure. Makoto doesn't believe he did it, so that's more evidence to believe that he didn't do it. So yeah, I could be wrong on that. It's just I don't see who else other than Kyoko herself. Kyoko could have done it. I am 18, so I'm allowed. Yay. Oh, you're 18, Doodle? I always assumed you were older. I always assumed you were my age for some strange reason. But either way, yeah, you're good, you're good. I mean, honestly, I think Danganronpa is fine for anyone at least 17 and up. At least. Because if you're 13 or younger, nah, mate, this game is not for you. This is not for you. I'm sorry. Okay, we got 3 people on the stream. Can we get 2 or more people on here? And we can get started ASAP. Once again, I have videos to do, but I'm willing to take as long as possible to get through this trial, because this is the 5th trial. I don't know how many trials we have after this, but let's see. I'm baby. I'm assuming you're trying to say I'm a baby. If I remember right, you're 25. Close, but no, Cody. You're close, but I'm not 25. I'm older. I'm older than 25. The biggest hint I'll give anyone is I'm in my late 20s. That's the biggest hint I'll give you. Even though I feel like there's enough room for guessing there. What the hell, dude? Why is the chat not popping up on the... It is not popping up. What the fuck? Excuse my language. But this is annoying me. Why isn't the chat popping up on the screen? It's not popping up at all. What the hell, man? He's 28. He's 28. Close! Very, very close, Doodle. But no. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working. Why isn't... I just don't understand why it's not working. Font size... Okay, can you guys try chatting in the stream again? Let's see if the mirror thing is working for the stream. If it doesn't work, I apologize. I don't know why it's not working. It usually works. Need one more. Yeah, I need one more person. We can start. What the flying F? Why is this thing not working? Hold up. Man, this is starting to piss me off. Low key. Let's see, custom frame rate, yada yada yada. Okay. What the freak? Okay, random message. Okay, need one more. Are your layers right? Yeah, my layers are. They're on the top row. They're on the top for sure. Random message. I love cats. Random text. I like cats too. I like both dogs and cats. I don't prefer one over the other. I like them both equally. That's to me though. I'm starting to get annoyed right now. What the F? Okay, we need one more person in the stream and we can get started. Isn't it working? I feel like I'm missing something. I can say I love cats more. Laptop's almost up. Oh, okay, Cody. Like I said, take your time. Well, not too much, but yeah. No need to rush it. What am I doing wrong? Hold up, guys. I mean, we're still missing one more person, but image slider. No. Wedges. Chat box. Add source. Again, we're just missing one more person and we'll get started in a bit. What am I missing? I know I'm missing something, but I don't know what. We got 5 people on the stream. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'm trying to do something. Something's wrong with my overlay. It's not being picked up. And low-key, it's pissing me off. Wait a minute. Is this why? Hold up. Is it launching now? Copy. Open. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Anyway. It looks about right. Yes, yes. Done. Okay. You needed a mod for the last stream and I was the only one available. Anyway, laptop's almost okay. You're 5 up. I, not you. Yeah, I did need help with the mod. Okay, well, this pisses me off. Not gonna lie to you, the stupid overlay thing ain't working. I don't know why it's not working. It should be working. It worked fine yesterday. I guess it just doesn't want to work. Whatever. I have no idea what is going on with this thing. Well, laptop's up now. Just need to wait till I acknowledge I have headphones plugged. Yeah, go ahead, Cody. Well, unfortunately, we went down to 4 people. On my chat, it's telling me we went down to 4. Well, it looks like we gotta wait again. I'm just saying, people leaving won't speed up the stream. I'm letting you know right now. That's not going to make it better. That's just going to make it worse. Okay, you know what? F it. F it. I don't feel like going through this crap. I'm just going to start the game. I don't know why it's not working. It's being stupid. Again, I have no idea why it's not showing up on my stream. It usually works. So, I'll just do the stream without it. I don't feel like dealing with that crap right now. So anyway, welcome everyone. Any tier gaming. You can also know me by Guild Forever. I have a reaction channel on which is my main channel. This is my backup / gaming channel. Unfortunately, for some stupid reason, the text on the top isn't showing up on the stream like it normally does. I don't know why. It usually works and operates fine. I don't know why it's being stupid right now. But we can't be like, you know, dealing with that crap. So we're just gonna go right into the stream. But before I start, I want to ask everyone to make sure everyone is fully aware. Is the audio fine? Is the video fine? Is there's nothing wrong with the video currently at this time before I begin the stream? Please let me know right now before I begin. Let me know all right now in the chat. Anyone is free to tell me. Anytime now. Everything seems a-okay. Okay, good enough for me. Let's start. Again, for those of you that don't know, I haven't been investigating this case so much. To be honest, this one is a bit confusing to me. But I will say that I do have a pretty decent memory of what happened before. So, and currently up to date with the story. But yeah, just letting you guys know. But anyway, without further ado, let's just do this this crazy dead game. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked higher enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? I think it's
What?
both. Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second now. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Good
Could
question.
it be?
Maybe he died again. Wouldn't that be the miracle of God? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or I would bust out of here. Never mind, too late. Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? Oh, you're talking about Kyoko, I think, right? She's not here with us, assuming she's alive. Cause I'm pretty sure the dead body, I don't think that's Kyoko. If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rules been broken. Kyoko, yeah, where have you been? Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
And laptop completely set up now. Just in time. But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulations did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish. So spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I bet you'll be sorry later.
shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So, you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a No, idiot, that's not the point. We have no idea who, well, I have an idea, but I don't know about within the story. They have no idea who the victim is underneath that mask and the one that died through the stab and explosion. Well, they died through the stab anyway. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But...
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Alright, let's talk to her. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So?
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. That's good. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. If I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bulletin section of your handbook. Okay.
Just a second!
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up, before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Yeah, that is very strange. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I just overthinking what she said, right? Wait, hold up. I'm just gonna take a quick peek to see if we can get some coins, though. Can we get some coins, though? You selfish mother. Anyway, let's just go. I was hoping for some money. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. Alright, let's go. And the door slid shut. This time, the clocking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. And in that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, and it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Alright, let's do it.
I can't wait!
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for the pointless jokes and jabs have passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. I just remembered how much of a psycho this thing is. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Sure, I'll save. I already saved, but sure, I'll save. Ooh, let's hit some skills though. I think I did got some new stuff. No, those are already... Okay, yeah, these are already there. I don't think there's anything that I haven't used. Okay, I guess. I think I'm ready to go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Alright.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then
Yes.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Yeah, like, bro. Are you that stupid? Bro, she's... My goodness, this guy's a complete and total idiot. Stupidity can only go so far. He's like... My god, bro, she's right there. Anyway.
No, that's
God.
a ghost!
Damn. He takes stupid to another level. He takes stupid to a Dragon Slayer level. Dragon Force level. END level stupid. My god. No, bro, that's... You're fucking stupid.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Bro, you better not give me another stupid excuse.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Oh my god. Okay, before his stupidity pissed me off, now I'm kind of finding it funny. The latest evolution in ghost technology. He just mixed paranormal and technology into one category. Let that sink in. Oh my god.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Honestly, I was with you for the most part, but this is becoming kind of funny now.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Yeah.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Cool. Let's go for it.
Her traits?
One important trait of Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Piercing glare, you can't see her face. Kyoko's face, again, you can't see her face. Kyoko's gloves. The victim was not wearing any gloves. That's for sure.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Right, I forgot about that. No comment. I guess it's true.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Correct. You got that. You got that, Io.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Buddy, we saw the hands.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Bro, that... God damn, bro. God damn, Hiro. You take a... Oh, man. I kind of wish he doesn't die because this is kind of comedy gold right here. Oh, boy. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. Yes, this is Kyoko. My goodness, buddy. She even acts like her. But I can't prove why. We're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. You're right. You can just ignore Hiro, to be honest with you. So I don't have any choice but to... Oh, straight to the truth bulletin. Bullet. Fragments, scattered shard, fake nails, tattoo on right hand. Interesting. I think it's
That
the
Kyoko
tattoo.
there is just a
or fake
ghost.
hand. No, buddy.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Nope, that is wrong.
Corpse is
That
absolutely
okay.
Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I agree. I think I know which one it is based on that. No, she wasn't wearing fake gloves. It's
That
either
Kyoko
the
there is
fake
just a
nails, the
ghost.
tattoo on the hand, or
Impossible.
Okay, then prove
pretty
it.
sure it's the
Prove
fake
she's
nails.
not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
Nope. Oh crap! I almost.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Gotcha. Okay, that I knew that was wrong. I just wasn't sure if it was the fake nails or the tattoo on the hand. Because
No,
the tattoo on the
There's
hand
no
can
way the corpse
also
was
be
wearing
it.
gloves.
Yeah, cause she had nails. She had her hand exposed, and it showed her tattoo on her hand. And according to Makoto in our investigation, it was fake nails. Why would anyone wear gloves when they have fake nails? Makes no sense.
Whoever it was,
Yeah.
they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Yes, Hiro must fulfill his dream of making Kyoko into a ghost mecha. I still get Soul Eater vibes from the soundtrack. Soul Eater? I've never seen Soul Eater.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Right.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
I agree. That was my initial thought too.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
You obviously don't know women. You just said they're complicated. Truly, you just confirmed you don't know. My god, bro.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Facts.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I
didn't
wore
know.
fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Confirmed.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Yes, for sure. Like, that whole discussion was stupid. We only did it to satisfy Hiro. That's it. That whole truth bulletin was unnecessary.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
True. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, we did the fake nails already. Explosion, body, sprinkler, finger. It has to be tattoo on right hand because the other ones don't make sense.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
No,
there's
that's
nothing else
wrong.
we
That
can
was
do,
wrong.
right?
What Io said was wrong. Okay, I know. I think I get it.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
there's gotta be some way to figure it out.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body,
Gotcha.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
The tattoo on the hand.
What? For real?
If you're lying, he'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Jesus fuck! Calm yourself, psycho.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
This? What the fuck, Hiro? You're stupid and you're shady. Bad combination.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Alright.
The key to figuring out who it was.
Yeah, I know how it's spelled. I just mispronounce. I'm just gonna call her Hina. It's easier to pronounce for me.
Is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Yes, and look, if you look at the tattoo carefully, it looks like a dog, wolf-ish kind of tattoo.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
It's a dog or a wolf, that's for sure.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Wow, okay. Calm down, you thirsty
You really
thought.
did something that humiliating?
I don't
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Yep.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information we have... Analysis... I think this Monaco... Yeah, should be this one.
I got it!
Yep!
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Correct.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh, Hangman's Gambit. It has to be the wolf. That's the symbol. Oops. Damn it, missed that. I need an F. Give me an F. Give me an F. Where's an F? Buddies, Fs. That's it, right?
Now I understand.
It's wolf. It's literally what else do you get out of that tattoo? It's a effing wolf.
Representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
If it helps, Aoi is pronounced Awe. Owe, but yeah, easier to just call her Hina and think that's what most people call her anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna call her Hina.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
It's funny that she knows that.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
I don't know why, but I got like Marvel vibes just from that comment.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
So Mukuro died, but who killed her?
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
True.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
The problem is who did it. I'm having trouble on figuring out who did it.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Okay, that eliminated that possibility.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Mastermindy? Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
True.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Which, based on the profile itself, yeah, she does fit that category.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
No, I'm not sure. I don't think Kyoko is never usually wrong about things. There's gotta be a hidden message in there somewhere.
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
That's not being... Let me see. It could be that, a coyote or a fox, but I think generally when people pick or symbolize certain animals that look like canines, they pick either dogs or wolves. Those are the most popular breeds, or species.
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
That is yet to be found out, buddy.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
True, that made her credibility go down by quite
My
a bit.
information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
I agree with the stupid psycho teddy bear.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I agree. Once we do, I'm gonna kill the son of a bitch that's behind that bear disguise or is speaking through the bear.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
Sounds like someone's being a scaredy little bitch.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Okay.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I think she was the mystery person hiding amongst us.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Well, yeah.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
That's what he's trying to tell us.
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects. I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah. Because of Kyoko being gone, Kyoko is definitely one of the suspects. And I believe they were suspecting Makoto too. Besides, Mukuro and Headmaster, no. Toko and... no. Yeah, I know who they're trying to suspect.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
I can tell you really aren't from the South with how you say coyote. No, I'm definitely not from the South. I'm from the North. Well, I was raised more in the North than... As for the South... No. I was never raised there.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
That eliminates 4 people.
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Is Kyoko and Makoto.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspects now are Mia and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
He's gonna go with the thing that he was in his room because he wasn't feeling well.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Pretty much.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
I actually forgot.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
Yeah, she did. Forgot about that. I'm gonna go with this. I'm not sure about the time. I'm gonna say 9?
I got it!
Okay, I actually got that right.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. Since that's
I'm
when
not gonna lie
Toko
to you,
went
that
to
was
get the
kind of a
pickaxe.
guess. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a guess. I kind of forgot the whole time scenario deal. I just didn't believe it was 10 or later than 11. The likely scenario seemed 9. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Oh yeah, she did say it was around 9 o'clock. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
That's a big gap. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Huh, wait, hold up.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
That doesn't seem right.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
The sprinklers. Hold up.
To 7:30.
Wait, that wasn't right? No, that should have been. No. He doesn't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7. No, from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
Shoot!
That hurt.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
I remember the sprinklers being
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the
God,
morning.
I missed.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No, I got
That's
it.
more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
I got
We've
it.
established a time frame for the murder.
I remember the sprinklers.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Got it.
No, that's wrong.
It didn't happen at 10 o'clock at night. Because, if I remember correctly, the body was wet.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock.
The body
It
was
had to
wet.
have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
Right. And I remember the body was wet at a certain part. I remember that.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Yeah, I remember that was mentioned during the investigation.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
Wait, what?
I'm wrong? How?
I'm pretty sure it was wet.
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Oh my god. Calm down.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Can you shut up?
Man, you're totally wacko.
Facts.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Kyoko at a certain evidence that should do it. Oh god, this thing again.
I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing.
Got you.
How can you say it?
This should prove it.
Exploding body analysis.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
The top half was exploded.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Huh.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
True, that's a fact.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Oh god, she has some weird thoughts, I can just tell.
I'm so sick of her.
Right, I'm with you there.
Let's just move on.
Please.
The reason only the top half was wet was because
I
the body was still on fire.
remembered he
I doused
soaked
it
the
with
top
water,
half by trying to
but
put
only
out the
part on
fire.
The top half.
Forgot about that.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place
Way after the sprinklers have happened.
sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
So that confirms it was after 7:30, for sure.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
So that kinda gives him an alibi.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
Facts.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
That is a pretty convincing
In
alibi.
which case, the only one left without an alibi
Is
is Kyoko.
We don't know hers. You gotta come up with something, girly. You're the most suspicious one here right now. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mokuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone. That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh? Basically, she's saying she didn't do it.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
It could be.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
No, this is the perfect opportunity. Because Mokuro Ukusaba, the way she acted, something
Stop
seemed
wasting
wrong.
time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Uh-huh. Why are you so convinced to dismiss her argument? You're just making yourself more suspicious, buddy.
Shut up, you!
Right? Please!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Put a trap on it.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
Yeah, I'm like, what was your reason?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
You can look at it that way. I'm not
So
gonna lie
she
to
killed
you.
her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm sure you don't know, Hiro.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Damn, she's trying to point at us. Wait, hold up. Are you trying to lead it toward me now? Oh, hell no. Now she's starting to oh my god.
Huh?
Is this the point where she starts betraying us?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Yeah, what the hell? You're
As
literally...
you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
What was it? No. There was a tarp. Yeah, there was a tarp that looked dirtied in the shed. There was a tarp.
Got it!
Yeah, I remember the tarp that
You're
was in the
talking
shed.
about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Yeah, that's pretty good explanation, actually.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Yeah, she's coming after you, buddy. She's throwing missiles. Yeah, she's looking like she's trying to sentence you to death. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. But that tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
Wouldn't the tarp be also covered in blood? There was only dirt on it, and on one side.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Knife at the crime scene.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Yep.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that makes no sense. Okay, the last one was obviously wrong.
By covering the body with the
No.
tarp, the killer prevented it from getting
No.
wet.
So the reason the
Maybe.
tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp,
Yeah,
it was
before...
totally spotless, right?
I think...
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
That was it.
No, that's wrong.
I was thinking... There was...
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Yeah, because wouldn't that side have blood? Because above the chest of the victim, the one that was killed, there was a knife stabbed on her. The fact that one side was clean and the other side was dirty because of the sprinklers makes absolutely no sense. The other side should have been covered in blood. That's
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
what I say. What I say.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
So how is a tarp not gonna be covered in blood? That makes no sense.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
It's blood. It's not easily washed.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just
True.
washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
True, that also.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What the hell? Hold up. The game kind of staggered a bit. More than that, what are you trying to say? The blood was camouflaged?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
That seems like a stretch. That seems like you're reaching. No, that seems too much.
You mean someone else's blood?
No.
Where would they get something like that?
You can say the transfusions from the
I
academy.
know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
I mean, Hifumi did do that.
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
So, use the blood that was already there? They got blood from right there in the garden, right? Which must mean... What was it? No. Wait a minute. One chicken was missing from the coop. I think it's this.
I got it!
It was it. I remember. There was one of the chickens that was missing. So they used the blood of the... I see what you're thinking, Kyoko. I see what you did there.
What? Chicken blood?
Aye, chicken blood, chicken blood. Aye, it'd be chicken blood. For those of you that know where I got that quote from,
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
chicken.
But after the murder,
God dang
there were only
chickens.
4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
I don't know why I find this conversation of chicken hilarious. Does anyone want... I just gotta ask. After this situation, is anyone in the mood for chicken? Can you still say you want chicken after this discussion?
That's messed up.
Bro, we eat chickens. It don't matter.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
What's the difference?
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
That... yeah, you can say that, actually.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
True. But it didn't. It only
But
was
that's
bloody
not what
from
we
the
saw.
front.
Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
From where the wound was dealt. You got a chicken pizza? I'm not really a huge chicken person to begin with. Really? I like chicken. I got a chicken pizza. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good, actually. Man, I had pizza for dinner. I actually had pizza, but it wasn't chicken on it.
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange.
So now you're falling back on your statement.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Again, you're stretching, girl.
They covered it beforehand?
That seems like a whole lot of work.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait.
No, it was
The
draped
head was
over
through
them.
the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
That because the way it was draped on her, it would mean that the blood could have been soaked there. That still seems too
Here's what
far-fetched.
happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Okay.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
I don't know about that. That seems like a stretch to me.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off,
Yeah, it seems too much. Way too much.
wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Yeah, really. I like those little $1.50 personal pizzas at Walmart. I don't know about those. I've never tried that.
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Again,
They'd be
this
done
just
in no
seems
time.
too far-fetched.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
I mean, the time gap is there. But it
That's
just...
not...
Yeah, he was sick with a fever.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Why are you... What the fuck is going on here? What is with her? She was with us not long ago, and now when push comes to shove, she's trying to shove it all on us.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think so. It just seems too... way too elaborate. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get it either. Narrator. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth bulletin. Okay.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
I don't know. It's hard to say for me too.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
You wanna bet your life on a coin flip, buddy? No! Hell no!
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, fuck your idea.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
What up, girl? What you
Well, don't
got?
just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Yeah! That was the knife they gave Makoto!
That's what I thought when I first saw it.
Damn! That
I just
made his case worse, I'm not gonna lie to you. That made it worse on him. I forgot he had the knife. They left him in charge with it. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Yes, sir.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that he didn't. It's not that he hid it. He probably just didn't remember.
It's not that I hid it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
just...
Oh yes, I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
12,000? Wonder why 12,000? Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the killer. Alright. Disguise, body before the explosion, body analysis, fragments near the body when the body was found. Ooh, this is a tough
The
one.
knife we found lodged
No,
in
we
the
already
dead
did
body.
that one.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
That was wrong. Wait, hold up. Hold up.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit from you, psycho.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was
Man,
afraid
I'm
of
trying to
that.
read.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her,
I think
right?
this is it. That wasn't it. It has to. Then I think I know what the answer is. I was 50-50 guess on something. But I know what it
The
is
knife
now.
we
If it's not the
found
body
lodged in the
before
dead
the
body.
explosion,
It's the
then-
same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic? Well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her.
Gotcha.
no, that's wrong.
I was
Wait,
50-50
hold
on
on.
those two, to be
The
honest.
stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
True.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Because that was being attempted from Kyoko's perspective, used as a cover-up, which means, yeah, the body must have been disguised. So what initially killed the victim?
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body,
What the coat was on with the knife on top of it, covered in blood. That means
the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
exactly that was being used as a cover-up, the coat and the knife.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point,
There would be no reason the knife would be there on top of it, which means something else killed the victim.
obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in some spots? No. There's no way that's possible. Hold up. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. Also, there has been struck of the blow to the... This is it.
I got it!
That was it. It just
The
proved that they were
Monokuma file
stabbed
clearly
once.
states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife,
Was just another piece of camouflage set
Yep.
up by the true killer.
It was a camouflage.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
But then they're gonna question how did they get the knife though.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
To
They meant
convince
for
the
us to
cover up.
latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
That was a very smart. I mean, I'm just saying, if that's how it really went down, and the killer did all this, that is very deceiving. But yet, I can't help but admire how elaborate that was. Think about it. For them to witness the stab wound as the initial killing blow, and then exploding it, preventing them from discovering any other signs of injury that could have caused them to die. Very smart. They waited for them to see the victim like that, and then I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty smart.
Oh, hey, I have a question.
Very
Kind
deceiving.
of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
Someone initiated it, duh.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Jesus Christ, can you... My God.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Hiro, shut up.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Right? Who would be? Well, except Hiro.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Oh, simple. Yeah, I remember. The fragments, right?
I got it!
Yep, it was the fragments. Those are...
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Yep.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
It looks like the same bomb that was discovered when they dismantled the Monokuma bot.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
You did.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Exactly.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Pretty much.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
Is Kyoko.
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hey,
Hold
man,
on
this
a
back
second,
and forth
Byakuya.
is crazy.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
I'd say it's... I mean... You can't say it's overkill, but it's effective. It's to make sure there's no evidence for them to follow up by. The only thing their minds will register is that the knife is the initial cause of death. But if the body is exploded enough, they can't find any other traces that would allow them to believe it was caused by any other way. Because the body was so destroyed that you can't notice any real evidence unless you go over the documented files. So, in a way, I feel like it's reasonable. You want to make sure you cannot find anything that would suggest the death was caused any other way. I'd say it was a smart plan.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Body analysis. Body before the explosion. Monokuma File 5.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Yes, that's
And more
the
than that.
answer. Wait, that was
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Wait,
body.
no, there's... Wait, hold up.
Then shall we
Continue the debate.
The victim's fatal injury
This.
has yet to be...
Wait
The
a minute.
explosion didn't kill
Well, yeah.
and it wasn't me. Then
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Hit on
And
the
more
back
than
of
that.
the head.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Wait
entire
a
body.
minute. I got it.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Nope.
No.
It was the blow. It had to be the blow to the head. I was like, hold up. Hiro's right.
Died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
No duh. You had it right the first time by going through the Monokuma file. That was correct.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a
It's a
blunt object.
it's a smart
about
plan
as thick
in a
as
way. It's
metal
not.
pipe.
To me, the more parts there are to your plan, the more things you can mess up. I mean, true, you do leave more evidence that you could use to learn from the whole case and everything. But in a way, I feel like the plan would have been more successful if the bomb's radius was larger. You could cause more deaths to happen if you did that, but I feel like the best way to have gotten rid of it is to increase the radius of the explosion, completely destroying the entire body to the point to where it turns to nothing but black chalk. Does that make sense? Have the whole entire body completely damaged and burnt up to where like it's almost unrecognizable. All you see is a once remained body. Does that make sense? I feel like if they increased the radius or increased the force level of that explosion, it would have been much better as a cover-up. My opinion. Anyway, oh yeah, man.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
The pickaxe? The fuck?
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Yeah, for real. It would have been easily noticeable.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
What kind of dumb fucking... Man, you stupid mother... Moving on.
No way! The balance would be all off.
Yeah, and you would hurt
wouldn't be able
yourself.
to swing it with any kind of power.
And you could have hurt yourself.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
I thought you didn't want to Okay, you said you didn't want to use a knife, and now you don't mind using a pickaxe. Clearly, you're contradicting yourself, you stupid psycho.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
This girl needs help. Or at least be behind bars.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Wow, these two want to kill each other.
Seriously?
They just said that, literally.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Can you shut up? Your thoughtiness is showing.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The real murder weapon. We already showed that. It's either the arrows or the bloody duct tape.
I got it!
Oh wow, that was okay.
Mukuro
I was kind of
hit in the back of
50-50.
the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we
Right, the
found
bloody
in the
duct
locker in the
tape was
dojo.
there too.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
How so?
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Alright.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
Maybe the duct
The
tape.
titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Maybe the bloody
I
duct
have
tape,
no
where
doubt
would that come
was the
from?
murder weapon.
Maybe they foiled up.
You don't
They
sound
wrapped up the
convinced.
arrow in
What's
the duct
problem?
tape.
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma
Because the
file,
bloody duct tape
it
doesn't
said
make
the weapon
sense.
must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Okay, I was right.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
I was thinking just foiling the one, but that works.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
True.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable.
Honestly,
but the
this
bundle
story is
sticks.
going everywhere. It is everywhere. It kind of feels like it doesn't make sense in a way to me.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
No, he never does.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
Yeah, we kind of got you on lockdown for that. We've been in your room.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to
We all die, except her.
the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
We already know. I already know. That's what it is.
Got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is
The wood book, the wooden book key thing.
right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
You didn't know that?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
We did find it in your room, girl, that's for sure. But you don't know?
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
I love how Byakuya is constantly saying tell them, Makoto. He's probably saying that because he doesn't really fully know, so he wants to make sure if he's wrong, Makoto takes the fall. Like, oh yeah, you're wrong, bro. Shit. I thought you would have had the right answer. Never mind, I'm not asking you again. That's probably why. He's trying to make sure Makoto takes the fall in case he's wrong. He's kind of like a safe net for himself.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
Interesting. She was protecting me. Then does that mean she must have killed Mukuro Ukusaba because she was about to kill him. So in self-defense, well, not in self-defense, but in a way to prevent Makoto from being killed, she saved him. But she ultimately ended up killing Mukuro. That's my guess. She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that been when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone for me.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Right. What? Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean? Huh, none of these make sense.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Could I really have done that?
No! I just got it! She couldn't have left it in her room. You wanna know why? Byakuya has her room key. She has her room key. So how could she go back to her room, plant it there, and leave when she doesn't have the key to open the room in the... Got you. I got you. I got you, girl.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
I got it.
Exactly
Wait
what
a minute.
I said.
But none of these...
I'm not the killer.
Wait a minute. But none of these make
You
sense.
should understand that more than anyone here.
None of these...
Byakuya,
So I
what are you
think...
hiding?
Master would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct.
What the? Oh wait, no. I remember what to do. I forgot. I needed to I know what to do. I was doing it too fast. I know what to do.
those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's proof that you is that what you're
You stated a theory. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo lock and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct?
That's
But-
it.
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you are the culprit.
Gotcha.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
I mean, for a character's development point of view, yeah, you could say that's what it is, Cody. But you can't deny that it could be the other thing too, you know? Really, you can't tell with Byakuya sometimes. Because, yeah, he's grown as a character, and it's most likely what you said, but you can't help but think the other thing, you know?
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see.
Yeah, just like I
So
said.
that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Facts.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try... Yeah, true. She said the reason why she was in his room is she wanted to try to save him. But yet, she's trying to kill him right now. She's doing all this to make him look like the killer. So why did she bother protecting him when someone else was gonna kill him? And if that's the case, why is she trying to make him look like the killer? This doesn't make sense. There's got to be something else going on here. What Kyoko is doing is a clear contradiction. There's something not right here. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Like I said, if she really felt that threatened, she shouldn't have bothered saving you. She should have let the killer kill you. She saved you, and now she's trying to kill you. This doesn't add up. But didn't she say she had a key that can open any door? That completely throws it all. Either she used the key to get into her room, but she also wouldn't have needed the dojo key. Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. She's saying that she's not the killer, but she's saying she knows she's saying she's not the killer, while at the same time she's saying she's on to the mastermind. So in a way, she needs to live, because if she dies, the mystery will be lost forever. That could mean one of two things. That's a convincing argument to save herself if she is indeed in fact the killer. But at the same time, that is a hint to telling everyone that, look, I'm onto them. You need to make a right decision right now between me and Makoto. It's interesting. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko. But what if that's not really true? It could mean either or, that's the problem. What can I do? What should I do? Damn, this whole his mind is spiraling out of control. What should I? Makoto, the mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. I know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? I've watched the animation and I know the reason and the true kill. Yeah, Zoe, don't say nothing. I'm just saying. Please don't spoil anything. I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Pursue the lie. Let it go. Run away. If I pursue the lie, then when Kyoko's, but then again, that's what she said. I'm not the kind of person that puts my life in someone else's hands, but I don't know. Running away is not an option. Pursuing the lie. I'm worried that if I kill her, everything she knows would have gone out the window. But if I let it go, I'm gonna die. Should I expose her? Running away is not helping the situation. That makes it worse. Or let it go. I've made my decision. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's something she's trying to tell me, but I don't know what it is. I do know. I feel like I can trust her. I don't know. We'll see if my trust was well put or misplaced. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Oh, that's true.
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
True.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Makoto, you.
It had
He's
to be
exposing
Makoto,
you.
right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Yeah, there is something not right. It doesn't feel right. It feels like there's... I don't know. I feel like we're in a web of lies right now.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Time's up? What the hell are you talking about?
Huh?
We never had a time limit before.
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
The hell are you talking about?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Yeah, but that's never been a...
Because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
That sounds like bullshit to me.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
What the hell's about to happen? Ooh, I got an A. I think I got a perfect score. Look at all that money.
Now, who will be chosen
Achievement
as the
unlocked.
Blackened?
What's
Will
a
you make the
mistrial?
right choice
Mistrial.
or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
Yeah, this seems rushed. What the hell? We didn't even go through it. I felt like we just got cut off.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Are people really gonna vote for Makoto? Did we just screw up? Bro! What? No! I don't remember him ever killing anyone! This is a lie! But Morikuma said it... Could it be that Kyoko or Makoto... Neither Makoto or Kyoko killed Morikuma? Mokuro, I'm sorry, Mokuro. That means could it have been the mastermind that's... I think the mastermind is... Yes, this is the trap. The mastermind is trying to kill someone. And it's gotta be Kyoko or Makoto. He's trying to kill them because maybe they're in too deep in this plan of theirs. I think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Did I mess up? Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Look, Byakuya looks pissed. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's same as always. It's just like the other class trials. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait. Why do I... What's with Kyoko? Yeah, she's acting weird. Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
What? Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Did we screw up? I feel like we screwed up. But apparently he said we're right. So what the hell is this? Is he really about to be killed? Are you serious right now? What the hell? Oh my god. He's about to be squashed. Bro, he's about to be squashed by that thing. After school lesson. My ass. He's about to be killed. Are you serious? No way. Bro. You gotta be kidding me. He's about to be killed. Wait, what? What? Wait a minute! That's Alter Ego! Wait, that was Alter Ego! Wait a minute! Hold on! Wait, it's not hitting him! He's falling. Wait, what? He fell down. That was... Wait, was this supposed to happen? What just happened? I'm confused. What? Yeah, what just... Wait, he didn't even... Alter Ego. Did Alter Ego save Makoto? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that... yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter Ego. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage stew pit. In a way, that's even better special. That's even a better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? What the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings is this bustling urban area. It's like a school stands at the center of the entire world. What the hell's this? Hope Peaks Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. Bullshit. There are two things you need to attend this school. Sorry, I got a text. Sorry about that, guys. Just needed to check a text. One, you have to have a yeah. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you are scouted by a school itself. Give me a second, guys. I'm grabbing my cable. I think my phone died. Nothing important. I just needed to keep track of text, my chat, since I can't directly see it on my monitor. There we go. Alright, it's charging now. Anyway, let's continue. It was me. Okay. Makoto. Wait, he's alive! Wait, is Makoto alive? He is alive. Awesome. Why did the text bar turn green instead of blue? What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on the table of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever. But what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? What the hell? Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I was wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was looking for a way out of there. Alright. So Makoto is alive. He ended up here thanks to Alter Ego. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. How did you survive the fall, though? Maybe it wasn't that high? That's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? How would something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? Okay, looks like the door it is. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. No, Makoto fan. So just want to say congrats on just want to say congrats on avoiding the bad end. The bad end, huh? Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. So I'm just telling you right now, the decision making could it have gone either way for the story? So I'm just gonna say right now, the route that I picked, did I pick the canon version? Someone explain that without spoiling. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. Speaking of which, I need some. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. Well, okay. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. Can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. And it was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Crunch. Crunch. What? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. What? As I watched, the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from above. What could it have been? Was this garbage? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever was stumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash. Rude. Wait, what? Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
What's with that pile of... Okay, whatever. That's her... Okay. You could have brought me a snack while you were at it, but you mashed into the snack, I guess. I guess you can say you're the snack. Okay, I'll stop. Let's see. I wonder if Anita remembers the very first scene of this game. Yes, you did. Do you want to know what happened on the other choice? It's not much. Mood. I guess it's so. If that choice is not gonna matter from here on out, then sure, Cody, you can tell me what would have happened on the other two choices. Kyoko.
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair, right? She gave her head a quick sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Thank you! She brought food! Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snacked the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Phew! That really hit the spot. Now I got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt, or... no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter the cost. What's the reason? Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. You better. After the shit you put me through, you better tell me all you know. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? What? That's what I said. I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peaks Academy for one important reason. What is it? So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You've forgotten? But that's... Let's see. I don't think choosing runaway does anything, but pursuing the lie causes Kyoko to get punished. AE doesn't save her. And you get a vision of the future. There were no more murders, and Byakuya, Hiro, and Makoto each had kids with Hina, which Hiro did predict would happen during his first free time event. And then you get put back at the first... What? Wait a minute, hold up. So Hina has kids with Makoto, Byakuya, and... What? Hina is coming off more of a thought than I thought. Oh my god. What the fuck? I mean, one can say it's to further expand their life in this campus, I guess. But that's still creepy. Well, not creepy, just weird. Anyway. And Jill is dead too. Jill, wait, she died? Okay then. Guys, you're gonna have to explain this to me at a later time. I gotta focus. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Was that a lie? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we faded, right? I faded, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I faded too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because... the mastermind?
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? For you to start fresh here and not know a thing. There's only one reason I can come up with. Because my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. That's a fair point. What?
Correct.
Well, don't you make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? A mastermind. One of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. That would make sense why she... Except Makoto. Makoto was probably the only one she trusted. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memories by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just my intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything.
What the hell's this?
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I don't think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing that investigation on your own. So, how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose, my ability. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I got so deep into this game that I completely forgot that I need a stopping point. I completely forgot about reactions, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay. I'm about to, after we're done talking with Kyoko, I'm about to stop. My ability, what everyone should know me for. I'm the ultimate detective. That's why they stole her memories. She is definitely a huge threat. The ultimate detective?
correct.
And the reason I came to Hope Peaks Academy is to solve the mystery. There was someone I had to find here in the school. Okay. How am I supposed to save here? I don't think I can save here. There it is. There it is. I forgot my controls for a second. Okay. And saved. Okay. Alright then, guys. That is it for the stream. We have finally finished the 5th class trial. I don't know how many class trials are left, but this was a doozy of a one. Definitely one of my top favorites. But yeah, unfortunately that's it for the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me, guys. I gotta do my best to get out some videos really quick, so stay tuned for that. I might just get out 2 videos, which is the Sins, most likely SAO. I'll see if I can get in some Black Clover. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, let me. Alright then, guys. Yeah, I gotta end the stream right here. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, once again, honestly, this was a good stream. I pretty much enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself so much that I lost track of time. But yeah, definitely gotta get some more Danganronpa out there very soon, because the story just got so much more interesting. I feel like we're getting closer and closer toward the end. But still, we'll see the next time. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. See you guys in the next stream or the next video. Peace.